I gotta see what episode this is. Hold on. So this would be episode 29. Okay. What's on? I haven't spoken forever. What's going on, guys? It is Noiz.I TV here, and we are back with another episode of Noiz.I Talks. This one is just going to be me interviewing myself, or just just talking in general. Just because I haven't really got to just sit down and talk. It is currently 3:46 a.m. people. 3:46 a.m. Like, I don't know if y'all can see that, but 3:46 a.m. So. I'm up doing my stuff before I have to go back onto the truck this week. So I'm up washing my clothes, getting my stuff together, cleaning my mess of a desk, all that good stuff. So it's been a very slow morning for me because, it's just been slow. But other than that, welcome back to the channel, guys, especially when it comes to these Noiz.I Talks, because it's been since like the summer since I've done one, just because I've been super busy with, again, my CDO, which has really been taking up my life, obviously. But I just want to take the time to talk for a little bit. If you are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 1K. So if you guys could please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's continue to grow with the show. I don't know where to start. So if I get emotional throughout this episode, just be with me, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff that I just need to, I guess, get off my heart for reasons that, I just need to get off my heart. So first and foremost, I want to say that I am very tired, mentally and physically tired. Acquiring my CDO has been one of the biggest challenges in my life, just because of how much training I've had to go through. And then actually, doing the job weeks at a time. It's very hard to not feel like, when you get a better paying job, and it, not even saying it requires more work, but when you get a better paying job, and especially when it comes to CDO, for me, I'm out a week at a time. So I used to do Amazon, and I was home every night. Okay. I was doing Amazon, and I was home every night. And then with CDL, I'm not home every night. So I'm in a different city or state or, whatever, every day. Trying to find parking is very tough for a new driver. Trying to stay in shape is my biggest problem for the last couple of years as well. But even on the truck, it's even worse, because it's especially going into the winter time, I can't just go to a gym or, stuff like that. So I either have to work out in my truck or outside my truck. And, with winter coming up, it's going to be very tough. And then that physically, I'm exhausted. I don't really get a lot of sleep. I probably look tired, honestly. That's what a lot of people say, Zion, you just look tired. Because I am. I really am. And I've felt in a sense that my body has kind of slowed down, and I don't like that feeling. And obviously that could be because of weight, because I have gained a lot of weight. And that's something that I would really want to fix, but it's also becoming a habit to just being lazy in movement besides work. So that's something that I want to get better with. And then mentally, I am exhausted. I can't even start on where I've been exhausted, because I've been exhausted my entire life, just because of me constantly putting pressure on my shoulders about expectations of people. And then those expectations of people, I don't really have a lot of expectation for myself. So I forgot about myself pretty much my entire life, just because and I don't mean this in a cocky way or anything like that, but I'm very sure of who I am and what I can do to an extent. But when I feel like my peers, family, friends, whatever, aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, I go 110% to try to push them and to help them. I can name 500 projects that I've done for other people and with other people. But then when it comes to myself, I'm dang, I really haven't had a lot of people to not even congratulate me, but just to help in a sense. I can name a few people, and I'm not saying that in a way where it's I don't have support or anything like that, but I just haven't really had a lot of people help. But that also could be a problem with me, because I don't also ask for help, because that's just something, that's pride, guys. That's pride. I don't ask for help. So it's how could I expect that, which is really unfair. But yeah, mentally exhausted. One thing I've been doing since on the truck, I've been talking to God a lot in the morning. before I drive. Like, just praying for everyone, family, friends. I always say, hey, God, I'm praying for everyone, praying for family, friends, close friends, distant friends, close family, distant family. I always start like that. And I always say, God, I'm tired. I'm actually tired. I'm tired of always putting pressure on myself. I'm tired of trying to be the backbone for everyone that I know who's around me, because it's like I have to accept, which is super hard. I have to accept that a lot of people are just content with where they're at in their life, and not understand that, because like my expectation of people isn't how their life is supposed to look, and I have to let go of that, because I could admire anyone, but if I feel like, man, like you could just, and I try to support them to the fullest, I forget about myself in the process, and that's something that I've done my entire life. It's just continuing to forget myself in the process. And I'll say that I've never cried this much or like got emotional this much ever in my life. Like I probably cry on the truck probably like 3-4 times a day. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when it's like, because I usually need music to like drive like long hours, long days. But like recently, like I'll have like a load that's like, 5, 6, 7 hours away, and I will sit there in complete silence for 5, 6, 7 hours, just because like I see how big it is as a distraction. And like, something that I've constantly said is like, God, I can't hear you. But it's because I constantly feed myself with, I think it's dopamine. Hopefully that I didn't get that wrong. I'm very tired. And like if I'm constantly wanting that need to, feel good throughout the day, I have to listen to music, whatever. But then like I can't hear God, and that's something that I've missed, which is being connected to God. And it's very hard like not listening to music, but then like I have grown just kind of tired of it, because I only listen to like the same 50 songs every day, so you're going to get tired of that. But at the same time, it's like my ability in my life, I know I can do everything that I'm thinking. I just have to separate myself from people and things and just do it. And I didn't mean this in a mean way, but I had a family function recently, and I just kept saying to my family over and over again, I was like, guys, after this year, I'm done. Like I'm done. And everyone was like, like why? Like, like why are you done with the family? And I'm like, it's not in the sense that like I don't love you guys or anything like that, but I need to take a season by myself, like extremely by myself. And I just want to put out all the stuff that's been in my brain for years. Like, look at this, guys. I couldn't tell you how many this is. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna put my mic down. And I'm gonna just scroll real quick. Okay, so hold on. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, but all of these recordings on my voice memos, I don't know if you can see that. All of these recordings in my voice memos are all music ideas. There are 311 voice memos just of music, and it dates back all the way to, let me see. It dates back all the way to March 3rd, 2018. 311 songs. And I didn't even know I had that many. 311 songs, ideas that I've had over the last 5 years. And I have not put out a single one. Whether it's I produce with somebody else or even my own stuff. I haven't put out a single one. And I just want to start putting out everything that's in my brain. One thing that I had a good conversation with my friend, Savon Rucker. Good guy, great guy. And one of the things that him and I talked about, I went to his house and he told me this, this grand idea and all that stuff. And I was telling him how I felt. I was like, bro, like, I have all these ideas, but like, I've gained weight and like I just haven't put anything out. And he was like, you want my honest opinion? I was like, yeah, bro, like just be blunt, because one thing I'm not really good at is receiving information if it's not blunt. Like if you can't be blunt with me, like Zion, you're fat, go get in shape. I'm like, okay, like let's go do that. So if it's not blunt, I can't understand. Like I don't like to be coddled. Like if you just take your time, no, I don't receive information that way, or like especially when it comes to myself. So I was like, tell me, bro, like just be blunt. He was like, if you really think about it, everything that you've wanted to do in life, you stored it in your body, like in your fat. I was like, wow, I haven't really thought about that. He was like, everything that you wanted to create, everything that you wanted to do, you became it, but you didn't do anything with it, so it just stored in you. He was like, think about like if you were to, I'm paraphrasing, but let's say we take a a water balloon, and we continue to fill it up, and it become bigger and bigger, and it can soon bust because of all the water that's in it or whatever. But he's like, you can only hold so much within that. And he's like you could either get bigger, or he was like, you can release all that creativity that's in you and watch you lose weight. And I bawled. I was like, wow, if that's not a message for God, then I don't know what is. So to this day, I've still continued to gain weight just because like there's a lot of stuff that haven't put out or wanted to do, and I want to do it now. And I feel like I've done my due diligence to everyone that I've tried to help support, help create, and all that stuff. But then I'm like, man, I have too much stuff not to do. So I want to go in a selfish season, where I'm just constantly just worrying about myself and loving people from a distance. I had a good conversation with my friend Keyshawn and Danya yesterday, and I was telling them like, and this is no disrespect to any friends that I have, so just take this lightly. No, forget that. We're adults. I told my friend Danya, because he's mainly a person that I just play basketball with, and I was like, you know what, Danya, like, I'm going to have to, let you go for a season, just because like, all we do is hoop, and that's fine. But at the same time, like there's stuff I do outside of hooping, bro. And I've tried to, get him started a YouTube channel and, post videos and all that stuff, because I believe that the people around me are creative. They just need an extra push. So I told him, I was like, I'm going to have to take time away from you, because we are only friends in this aspect, but that's not my entire life. And I need friends who understand that on a bigger scheme. So shout out to Keyshawn, Louis Key. Shout out to Hotbox Smoot, James. Shout out to Danilo. I'm missing somebody. Shout out to... I'm missing somebody. James, Key, Danilo. Is that everybody? I think those are the only three. Yeah, shout out to those three. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I think I am, actually. Let's just go with those three. Shout out to those three people, because they are the most consistent when it comes to posting and content and all that stuff. And like that's something I need in my life currently when it comes to creativity. And something that Keyshawn and I, and even me, Danilo, and James, I've all talked about like procrastination, and like as much as I supported them, they've done everything that they've said that they were going to. They were going to post a lot more. They were going to be creative. They're going to start doing this, start doing that, and they've done it. And with me, I use the excuse, I have my CDL. You know how many people who have their CDL who are on the road way more than I am, who create in their truck on their phone. I have a camera, I have a laptop, and I have wireless mics. Why am I not doing anything? So it's like I want to take the time to just do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to be more serious about my Noiz.I Talks. So I'm having my aunt Tanisha create like a setup for me in my living room. And then I'm hopefully going to have an intro. I'm getting better mics. And I really want to go far with podcasting, YouTubing, and everything else I have in my brain, because I'm very creative when it comes to ideas and videos and everything. So it's like I'm going to do them. But just pray for me, as I have a lot of unforgiveness in my heart for just myself for not doing. So pray for me for that. And then I'm not going to say what's coming, but just be on the lookout for a lot of things that I'm doing, because it's just going to be some off the wall stuff. And like I was going to create 70,000 different channels just for for each thing, but I am who I am. So everything's going to go under one page. So whether it's music, whether it's cooking, streaming, whatever, basketball, it doesn't freaking matter. Everything's going under one channel. And that's because that's how I want to do it. So continue to pray for me as I pray for everyone. And we're going to start doing these more frequently. I just have to create a better schedule. So thank you guys for sitting here with me as early as it is. And I appreciate the love and support that I continue to get for this channel. I believe in a few years, it'll really take off. So thank you guys. I love you guys. This is Noiz.I TV, and that has been another episode of Noiz.I Talks, episode 29. So thank you guys so much. Stay safe. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, people. It's Noiz.I TV, and we out.